Hello everyone, how you doing? All good, I hope. My name's Everest. Today we're going to be watching Frieren, episode 10. Gone with it. Oh, we start with a flashback.
You mean master? What is it?
Do you really think the way you dealt with them was unfair?
Frieren, do you remember Basalt's final words before he perished?
Why would I bother? Their kind only uses words to deceive.
Smart girl. They are nothing more than monsters that can imitate the human tongue. I call them demons, and take it from an expert, they are all the same. They don't play fair, so we have no choice but to take their lead
I
and
wonder how old
deceive doubly
Frieren is
so.
right now.
If this could be the secret to exterminating their species, then I will gladly embrace the dishonor it entails.
Now we're back. Yep, you're dead, bitch.
The bleeding won't stop. This is the end.
It would seem your plan has failed rather badly.
Yes, perhaps. But Frieren won't make it out unscathed. By this hour,
You think that?
I'm sure she and Lady Aura have begun to clash. Decades ago, we were forced to retreat by the party of heroes. But this time, she has no heroes to hide behind. I do admit your ally poses a threat to us, but her mana is no match for my ladies.
Ah.
If Frieren attacks her head-on, she'll most certainly lose the fight.
In that case, I have no doubt my mistress will win. She would never directly engage a demon, especially not one that's so powerful. She'll kill Aura by tricking her.
Nonsense. I know this mage. Frieren the Slayer has never once fought us from the shadows.
Yeah,
Why
she
then
has
do
been the
I
entire
feel
time.
something is wrong? This girl's mana is weak. Yet I was overwhelmed by the sheer number of her rapid attacks. How was she able to execute such powerful magic without exhausting her mana?
He's gonna figure out.
I see. Is such a thing even possible?
Yes.
So Frieren does the same. Too afraid to fight fair. Both you and your teacher are a disgrace to the title of mage.
We don't give a shit
I
what
assure you,
demons say,
Mistress
bitch.
Frieren knows that better than anyone else.
Can we get Stark to a doctor, please?
What horrors await today? This is an elven village. Basalt the Throne, a general of the Demon King's army. He must have led his forces here to destroy this town. Speak up, girl. Was it you who killed him? You look near dead yourself. Good bit of mana you have there. You must be powerful. You took them head on, didn't you? A brute in disguise. That was a foolish mistake. I don't know why people prefer an honest playing field. Run or hide or take them by surprise. You're working both safer and smarter if you do. I can't understand the way strong mages think.
Well, you should.
I wonder how old she is right now.
Huh?
You should understand exactly how I think. I'm certain you are far more powerful a mage than I.
And what makes you say that?
Call it a hunch.
Interesting. Have a name?
What happened to the village?
Its people are dead. Not even the women and children were spared.
Damn, that
I
sucks.
couldn't save them. Being their strongest didn't do me any good.
Trying to save them at all was silly. If it were me, one sight of those monsters would have sent me for the hills.
Put me down.
No. You have potential. You're going to be my apprentice.
I was just kidnapping a child.
Don't forget I saved your life. If I hadn't shown up, you would be sharing a grave with that demon. You failed to protect your village and nearly yourself. You would have died in vain. But luckily, I was there to assist. Behind us. These are stronger than the general you killed. Fascinating creatures, aren't they? They fully intended to catch us off guard by concealing their mana until just before they struck. But the moment they realized we were mages, they waltzed out into the open with grandeur. They are cunning and they never play fair. But every last one of them has a ridiculous sense of pride when it comes to magic.
You may leave, human mage. Once you put down the elf girl, that is.
And you'll let me go free if I do as you say.
Massacre the elves, now. Those were the Demon King's orders. Your existence matters not to me.
How thoughtful.
Bullshit.
Frieren. You were right before. I'm painfully aware of how a powerful mage thinks. Much like I'm aware of how these creatures think. I know the absolute faith they have in these magics they've poured their lives into studying. In other words, I know they're an arrogant and overconfident breed.
Huh? Fucking nukes!
They lacked your perception and quickly judged me a weakling. Though I admit they were exceptional mages, their overconfidence cost them their lives.
By controlling the release of your mana, you hid your strength so they didn't see you as a threat.
That's right.
God damn.
I deceive and kill my enemies by allowing them to miscalculate my power. It is a cowardly and unfair way to fight that makes a mockery of the art of magic itself.
Why though? Why does it make a mockery of it? I don't understand.
Your injuries are looking much better.
She was injured?
I'd say it's time we begin your training.
Oh, are they just having sex?
You mean master.
The demons took all that I've ever known from me.
Me too.
I wish to eradicate every last one.
Me too.
But I love magic and hold great respect for it.
You and I are the same. That's why we should be the only ones who can make a mockery of it. Protect it through cowardice.
Yes, that's a way of
What do
saying
you
it.
suppose I should do to train?
Try limiting the mana you release to 1/10 of its typical volume. Impressive. You're controlling it well.
I imagine any elf could do something so simple.
While you do that, we'll spend time on fundamentals. Work to raise the base of your mana.
Is that really all?
Easy enough.
Do I stop suppressing my mana whenever I feel like it, or whenever you tell me to? It'll get tiring if I do it for too long.
You'll do it for as long as I have. For life. If you can, you'll fool
Is she
demon
constantly
time for
tired
the
then?
rest of your days.
I sense Lord Lugnier is dead.
I feel like it's like
Slaughtered
holding
like
your
the
armor.
rest of your executioners. Do you see your failure, Aura?
That I do. 'Tis a shame indeed. However, if I defeat you here and now, their sacrifice won't have been for naught. At the beginning of our skirmish, you made it your priority to release as many immortal soldiers from my control as you could. All that work cost you. Was it wise to expend so much of your mana right in front of me?
The scales of obedience. When two souls are placed opposite
I'm
each
sure
other,
she'll be following.
whichever has more mana forces the other to submit. Only someone with as much mana as Aura could handle this sort of risky magic so casually. Generally speaking, a person's mana increases in proportion to time spent training.
Like a muscle bug.
I can feel it in the power pouring off her. She's a great demon who has lived for over 500 years and has spent the majority of that time training. 500 years. That's fairly long-lived for her kind. I doubt she's been challenged before. I can tell that much from the mana overflowing from her body.
Well, just that
She has no
arrogance.
tricks up her sleeve, as demons don't conceal their mana. They can't afford to. I pity you.
Oh, Salesa.
Master?
What language is that?
Demons are quite cunning creatures, are they not? So why haven't they thought to constantly suppress their mana like you do?
I'm sure they would if they could. Demons are individualists by nature, but
Oh, no
form the
faces again.
frailest connections needed to stand a chance against humankind. The barest society needs what to function?
Order, I suppose.
That's right. Even an organization of monsters needs someone of importance to lead it. Humans need the same. Importance is determined by status and wealth. In our world, those who have both get to rule. Look at that well-dressed fellow leaving the palace. He's clearly important. But humans have no innate way of showing that. So, for others to know he's someone of note, he has to put on the trappings of rank.
So demons are different then?
Despite their performance of civilization, demons
no
haven't
mouths
changed
this
a
time.
bit since
And
beasthood.
no noses.
Might makes right. Far more straightforward than us humans. You can tell who's strong by looking at them.
Through their mana?
Mana is everything to their kind, much like status and wealth are to ours. It's dignity itself. Now, there is a chance they may
Where are they
temporarily
going?
suppress their mana for the sake of stealth, but none are foolish enough to forfeit
No
their
mouths
standing to
and,
constantly
noses again.
suppress their power. It's the difference between a noble sneaking out into town in disguise and that
All these
same
people are
noble
dead.
debasing themselves by abandoning
Everyone
their
but
station
Frieren is
entirely.
dead in this image.
Demons know nothing of charity and would never grant dignity to those with little mana. Their world is a cold
just
and
occurred to
cruel
me.
one. So, the stronger an individual is, the more desperate they are to show it off. Unlike us, for them there's no benefit in constantly suppressing their mana. The thought doesn't so much as cross their minds. In a way, I pity them. Just as we are bound by the places we live and the clothing we can afford, demons are bound by mana. Magic is the very lifeblood of their species, but for all their unrivaled love for it, the poor fools can't even control their mana. Frieren, you're very lucky you aren't a demon.
I know I am. I couldn't deceive them if I were.
It's been 3 years since you began suppressing your mana. I suppose I was right about you after all.
How old is Frieren right there?
You've grown much better at that.
Oh, she's old.
Now tell me, you still love magic, don't you?
That was rather out of the blue, Master. But yes, somewhat.
Your confidence has waned over time. Long ago, you told me you loved the craft with fervor.
It's only been 50 years since then.
A smart girl. All this time, and the only thing I've taught my apprentice to do is fight. Magic fit for revenge.
Is that something you regret?
Not a bit. No one's better suited to hold on to the secrets of my magic than you. You're going to live a long life. Perhaps someday you'll become strong enough to defeat the Demon King.
I love how she
Frieren,
predicts that.
I do have one request.
What is it?
All I ask is that you plant flowers around my grave.
That doesn't seem like you.
I know. Frieren, I have a spell that creates a field of flowers. To tell you the truth, it's actually my favorite one. My parents taught it to me when I was a girl. It's what made me fall in love with magic.
That's sweet.
Then I'd like you to teach it to me.
Listen to me, Frieren. You must never seek to leave your mark on history. There's safety in obscurity. And once you've finally defeated the Demon King, rest assured the whole world shall know your name.
Oh, yes. For a very long time. Is she not cold? Yeah, she may have a wee little log cabin. What the fuck is that? I wanna hug that.
I've heard a seasoned mage lives somewhere in these woods. Is that mage you?
Seasoned in the sense I've been around, perhaps, but I've done precious little with my years. I'm in no way exceptional.
What do you think, Hyder?
I would say she has approximately 1/5 of the mana I do. Fairly middle of the road.
Way to make a first impression.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Now
don't be a
move
dick.
along. You don't have business with a mediocre mage, do you?
No, but you're easily the strongest mage I've ever laid eyes on.
And what would make you say that?
Call it a hunch.
Auslesa.
And then, 10 years later.
You seem awfully happy with yourself. Are you so certain you'll win, Aura?
You're not winning this, bitch.
We'll find out soon enough. Frieren the Slayer. It's been 80 years since you made your first meaningful appearance in this world. With the party of heroes, you defeated the Demon King. It makes one wonder just how long you've had to study your magic. Unfortunately for you, it matters not how many years you've managed to survive. Your mana tells me everything I need to know. I can see it clearly.
Yeah, which is why.
There is no question you're an exceptional mage, but your mana itself is unimpressive. I would wager you've had no more than 100 years training. Not only that, it's been 80 years and you haven't grown a bit. Were you honing other skills instead of increasing your mana? Or were you piddling your life away? Just as expected, you are absolutely no match for me.
Hasn't even done anything yet.
As you can see, I win. I shall consider it an honor to sever the head of the Slayer myself. I'm shocked that it wasn't even necessary to exhaust her mana. I needn't have been so cautious. Though she did defeat a decent amount of my
You're
troops.
fine.
I'll have
Apart
to
from the fact that
replenish
you're
them
gonna
later.
lose.
What's this? The scales are starting to tip in her direction.
You're the one who opted to gamble with my soul, Aura. To tell you the truth, I would have been in real trouble if you had tried to overwhelm me with numbers. I'm grateful for your overconfidence when it comes to your mana. Now I can finally defeat you.
Oh, can you now?
You really should have figured it out. I've been suppressing my mana. A grave miscalculation on your part, Aura.
Valiant last-ditch effort. But there's no chance that could have escaped my notice. There wasn't a hint of the instability or variation in your mana output that comes with suppression.
Yeah, that's because she's been doing
I'm
this shit 10
surprised.
times.
Demons are capable of observing mana with such accuracy. Seems my master was right in her methods after all. I've spent the better part of my life in a constant state of suppression. It has become natural for me.
You're dimmer than I thought. Why would you ever do something so foolish?
Foolish, yes, but powerful. It lets me defeat your kind.
Oh, she's getting
This is
free.
absurd! I'm a great demon who has lived for over 500 years!
Ara, the one standing before you,
Yeah, you fucked.
is a great mage who's lived for over 1,000.
Yeah.
Frieren, just as demons deceive mankind with their words, you must deceive them with your mana.
Ara, kill yourself.
Well done, you played yourself, bitch.
How could I ever?
Oh, fucking lovely, brilliant. Oh, that was amazing. Legit, just told to the KYA. KYS himself. Legit, she's that person that sends the text. Dude, KYS. Okay, anyway, that was Frieren. I do hope everyone enjoyed, hope everyone had a great time, and I'll see you next time. Bye!